In New Hampshire, the governor warning the brutal cold is expected to bring severe wind chills.
At negative 30 degrees, hypothermia can set in just 10 minutes, and we know it's going to be even colder than that across the entire state.
From Montana to the North Atlantic coast, several states are prepping for what could be an unprecedented cold spell over the next 36 to 48 hours. Single-digit temperatures are expected, states like New Hampshire and Maine expecting deadly temperatures.
But with the wind chill forecasts really predicted to go below negative 40 degrees in terms of wind chill, virtually all across the state.
In some places, the wind chill is forecast to be even worse, at minus 60, and people across the affected areas are getting ready.
I get my coat on, and then my gloves are in my bag, and I have my hat, and I just bundle up as much as possible.
Nearly 70 million people across the country are either under a cold, ice, or flood alert.
I'm not going to freeze this, trust me. I got more than enough blankets in that tent right there.
In Portland, Maine, street teams are telling the homeless about warming shelters, but some refuse to heed caution.
Because I'm going to stay here and make sure not only myself, but my neighbors all stay warm.
The warnings for the north come after ice, sleet, and snow hit the south, turning some Texas roads into a sheet of ice.
We slid on some black ice. Just stay home and stay safe.
Hundreds of thousands of customers are still without power from Tennessee to Texas.
We do not have an estimated time for restoration.
And a travel nightmare for many is taking shape into the weekend, with more than 700 flights canceled. And it's been tough for many of those staying at home.
It was 29 the last night.
Inside the home.
Inside the home.
It gets cold, but we have covers.
As Texas begins to thaw out of its multi-day ice storm, Punxsutawney Phil adding insult to injury with his forecast.
I see that everyone knows their part, and I am merely the sage. But above all else, I see a shadow on my stage. And so, no matter how you measure, it's 6 more weeks of winter weather.
The good news is, although the cold front is expected to last throughout the weekend, it's expected to end, leading to above-average temperatures next week. Brody Carter, CBN News.